What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to some awkward moments from Trump's visit to the UK. So recently, Donald Trump went back to the UK, and by the sound of it, everything went all right. But since it is Trump, I think it was kind of inevitable that there were going to be some awkward or embarrassing moments. So today, as an American, I want to see what our president got up to. So let's take a look.
Some of them had bad names like XYZ-Q3.
What? What did he say? What was that? It was awkward and ambling. Royal etiquette and tradition was abandoned on multiple occasions. Oh no. Oh no. Because that's the thing, in the United Kingdom, you guys have like a much longer history. You guys have traditions and ways you're supposed to behave, and you have royalty and certain things you're supposed to do with the king and manners. And I think Trump is kind of known for not really either not caring about any of that stuff or not abiding by it, but oh no. According to lip-reading experts, after landing in Windsor, Trump reportedly said to the Princess of Wales, "You're so beautiful." Ah. See. Oh. Here's the thing. Like, at face value, if it was anybody else, really, any other world leader, I don't think this would even really be noteworthy. You know, just it's a compliment. You're like, oh, you look beautiful today. You know, pretty innocent, honestly. But there's just something about it being Donald Trump and like complimenting the Princess of Wales. Like, you just know it was weird. That's I don't know. There's no other way to put it. Okay, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. It's not as bad as I thought. Like he's not like looking her up and down and like like chuckling like you're so beautiful. It's like it's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought. Still, it's like you got to be careful when you're like that's royalty. That's somebody's wife, and it, like right there, and you got to be like respectful. That's the thing, and I don't think Trump is like very aware of that kind of stuff. It says, but it didn't stop there. When he was greeted by the king, oh God. And there's a whole I just thought about this. Like, there's a whole weird dynamic going on here where the royalty and the UK government wants to get along with Trump and the United States, which is great. I want us all to get along as well. But so there's like this weird dynamic of like when Trump does these weird, disrespectful things, nobody really like calls him out on it or says anything because you just want it to like you just want things to be like cool and comfortable and not awkward. But I can see where that would be so annoying. He broke royal tradition, going straight in for an enthusiastic handshake and completely ignoring the customary bow. Oh, wow. And he's really touching King Charles. Like, this is the first thing so far that's like actually, to me, pretty egregious. Like, it's something wrong with Trump where I think he thinks he is above all the customs and the traditions and that none of it matters to him. And that's really disrespectful. Like, if every other world leader comes and acts a certain way, and he thinks he is the only person for some reason who doesn't have to do a certain bow, or he gets to touch the king, like he's grabbing his shoulder. Like, I don't know if that's allowed or what. And I'm sure the king is like used to it by now. So maybe it's like, it looks like everything is like cool and calm, which is a great testament to like the royal family kind of accommodating Trump. But that's disrespectful. Like, yeah, in America we do handshakes, like and you do that in business and stuff. And but I'm pretty sure Trump must be aware of how he is supposed to act, but he's just choosing not to. Again, it looks okay. It's just like these little things, these little slights where I'm sure people, especially in the UK and the king and queen, I'm sure they notice these little things about Trump, but choose not to make a huge deal out of it in the moment, which is good. History seemingly repeated itself as Trump was accused of breaking royal protocol by walking ahead of the king. What? I don't like. Is he breaking royal protocol here? I have no idea. Like most of us Americans, we have no idea what's going on here. I don't know how this works, but he is walking ahead of the king, and it does look awkward to me. Why? Again, there just seems to be a lot of little traditions and etiquettes that, well, either Trump doesn't know, which is very rude, or he does know and he doesn't care, which is even more rude. Trump was accused of making the same gaffe in 2019, walking ahead of the Queen. Yeah, it's just, for most people, most normal people, I don't think anyone would really care, but this is the President of the United States. This is supposed to be the representative of the United States. Like, you're supposed to know, you're supposed to do things properly and be like a proper representative and know how to behave. So, yeah, as an American, I find this to be, if he is indeed violating these royal protocols, that's extremely embarrassing for us. And it's obviously rude. And yeah, I mean, despite the grandest of welcomes. Yeah, this is very grand, by the way. Oh, wow. 5,000 protesters. Trump seems to be, like, certainly one of the most divisive world leaders, to say the least. And wherever he goes, there certainly always seems to be protesting. Oh my god. Where do you even get a balloon like that? Where do you even, like, is there a store that sells all this crazy, like, anti-Trump merchandise? Undercutting the splendor of the state 25 miles up the road. Wow. A lot of people. British weather curtailed a planned US and UK flyover for the president. Although the red arrows display went ahead. I don't know what the red arrows are, but I guess it's like a British jets performance, I think. Pretty cool. That is pretty darn cool. Seeing all this is pretty amazing stuff. And that's another part of it. Trump is privileged to be invited back, to get this whole display, everything rolled out, this amazing performance, and it just doesn't come across that he really appreciates it all, perhaps. I mean, he is kind of clapping. The lavish state banquet wasn't without its fair share of awkwardness either. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Some of them had bad names like XYZ-Q3, and he knew every one of them.
Oh no. Oh no. This is genuinely the first thing where you can obviously, you don't have to guess, you don't have to be a genius at reading human behavior to see this made the king uncomfortable. This is a joke about the king's memory and bad names. So he was joking about how some of the people had really difficult to remember names. And in Trump's example, he's like XYQZ. I doubt anyone had an actual name like that, but this is this is funny to me because I don't even think Trump was trying to be disrespectful, but he's certainly not hesitating to go for these jokes about people. This is people who are attending the banquet. He's kind of making fun of their names, saying that they have crazy names or bad names. So it's I think it's a bad joke. I think I kind of see what he was going for, but on one of the world's biggest stages and the royal banquet, I don't know if this is you gotta have the self-awareness to know, is this when I roll out the joke making fun of people's names? Probably not.
Had bad names like XYZ.
Wow, he really called them bad names. Bad names? See, that's not good to say that.
Q3, and he knew everyone.
Oh my god, that reaction from the king is hilarious. That is legendary. He did not like the joke.
Or at least I think he did, because nobody was complaining. I was very impressed with that. But I just want to say that His Majesty...
Oh, that's cringy. That's cringy. That's tough. The president appeared to snub Prince Harry, labeling Prince William as Charles' singular son. Oh, whoa.
He has also raised a remarkable son, and His Royal Highness Prince of Wales. Melania and I are delighted.
Oh, that's really cringy too. Oh my god, this speech is bad. This is bad. Oh god. Because I know there's tension between Prince Harry and the King Charles. There's tension and stuff. I kind of know about that, but that's not up to Donald Trump to decide what the relationship is between King Charles and his sons. And Trump basically decided to not even mention the existence of one of his sons, which sounds pretty disrespectful to me.
Son and His Royal Highness Prince of Wales. Melania and I are delighted to visit again with Prince William and to see Her Royal Highness, Princess Catherine. So
Trump's effusive praise for the Princess of Wales' raised eyebrows?
radiant and so healthy, so beautiful.
It's not good. It's not good. This is getting worse. This is getting worse as the video goes on. This is difficult. Again, just the weird, uncomfortable choice of words. The comments about her appearance. He thinks he's being polite. I think he thinks he's being complimentary to the Princess of Wales, but like, it's too much. It's too much.
Catherine, so radiant and so healthy, so beautiful.
Healthy. It's like he's talking about like a racehorse, like a prized cattle, you know, like a piece of meat, like so healthy and oh yeah, like what? Like just say it was nice to see them. You don't need to comment on anyone's appearance. You gotta have that self-awareness. Just say, good to see you.
It's really a great honor. Thank you.
Royal officials went to great lengths to keep Donald Trump and Rupert Murdoch apart. I don't know Rupert Murdoch. I don't know why do they have to be apart? Do they like hate each other or something? I don't know this reference. Considering that the 79-year-old Trump sued the Murdoch-owned Wall Street Journal for $10 billion. Trump sued his newspaper. That's awkward. I mean, at this point, like, if there's any gathering or banquet that Trump goes to, I'm sure there's gonna be people at this point. Like, there's always gonna be people in the room that he's, like, probably pissed off in some way. Let's be honest. Wow. What is this? Oh, I heard about this. Protesters or somebody put a projection of Trump up on the castle wall, like a projection of Trump with Epstein. Oh my God, I forgot about this. Oh my God. Yeah, wow. Okay, there it is. That is about what I would have expected, and at times a little worse. But that was Trump's visit to the UK. I heard a little bit about it in the news, but I didn't know about all this stuff. At this point, for better or for worse, this is probably what most Americans have come to expect from Trump. I'm not shocked. Like, I'm not actually that shocked by any of this stuff, but at the same time, I am. At the same time, I'm embarrassed by mostly just the lack of respect for British tradition. That's the biggest one. And the weird comments on the princess and her appearance. That's bad. That's not even getting political. That's just like, for a person to do that stuff, that's bad. So this was a tough watch, but there we go. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we saw here today. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.